I think the author or the publishers really liked that W because every chapter so far has begun with a W. Oh, this is a tough memory that we're going through. I love the way that it's set up and characterized as something that Jacob wants to avoid seeing. So he came out somewhere else but nearby and got to have one experience with his grandmother. I can tell it's because the memory that he needs to see is so painful he doesn't want to be there. And the way it's characterized really reminds me of when talking about some of those painful memories with like my own siblings. They remember very distinctly different things than I remember. I get it. He's like, why are parts of this memory like fuzzy, and uh, this is a moment that I should remember very clearly. But when you have really strong emotions in a moment, oftentimes you don't remember most of the details. You literally just have the like, it happened, and then there was the time before and the time after. So, really interesting. Oh, oh, that one got me. Reminds me of my own little brother. Oh. That one's too sad of a memory to share. And it might ruin you getting to this part. But I hope this book makes you cry too. I think the best part about this kind of book is that it does make you think of your own life. This. Aw, I'm disappointed. This one doesn't start with a W, it starts with an S. Bummer. Ugh, we'd been so consistent up until now. Oh, it's so hard to go through our old memories. I can't even imagine having to go through the childhood memories when I was 20. I think as a mid 30s, I don't even know how old I am. Anyways, as someone in their mid 30s, I think I'm a lot more prepared because I've done all of this like soul searching. But when I was 20, no way. I feel for this kid. Yeah. That would suck to die at 20 and have to have this experience. I don't blame you, Jacob. You could be angry. Absolutely. I came across my first artifact, an entire paragraph where the um, character Aaron is referred to as he. So at the very beginning, Jacob characterized Aaron as masculine, as a male, and then very quickly realized Aaron doesn't really have a whole lot of masculine characteristics. It's just that's what popped into my head. And I will say that's pretty common. We are taught um, to see the gender binary and everything in most cultures. I can't speak for every culture, but oh, hello, Pygmy. Welcome to the lab. It's good to see you. You haven't visited for a little while. Would you like a good sit? Here, let me move my hair. Yeah, you can sit. Oh, would you like it? Pygmy takes a second to decide if she really wants to be in a lap. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, that's right, the artifact. So I can tell that the author either got a suggestion from another reader or from his editor, um, or he just through subsequent readings, he was like, I really don't feel like Aaron is a man. So I bet you anything in original versions, the Aaron was a he all the way throughout, and so then, and I know this is a pain in the butt. Um, Trey had to go through and change every he, him, his to they, them, theirs. Oh man. So one paragraph didn't quite make it in there. Totally fine, but it's really funny. It's kind of like a peek behind the curtain. Oh, oh, Pygmy made just the biggest sigh. Are you feeling comfortable, love? Is this nice? Yeah. This is very, very nice. I'm enjoying this. It's good to just take a moment, It's really nice to just. We're back to W's. Yes! I'm so glad that they came back to the fancy W. It makes me happy. We are at the final chapter, and I feel like my first big critique is gonna be like, it's too short, not long enough. I want more. I want more memories. I want more discovery. I mean, we'll see. Maybe this last chapter is really gonna do it for me. Maybe it's going to feel like, yep, that's just kind of how life is. Because that's what, stories about death and going through the underworld or purgatory or whatever, that's what it's really about. Oh man. I know that all these scenarios are based on the author's real experiences, but I mean, a good author, they write experiences that are very personal to them, but are also universal. And I don't want to ruin too much of the ending, so I'll just say that I didn't do it to the extent that the author did, but I know how easily this can happen. And, just in general terms, it's very easy to take one step and then another step, and each step seems very isolated. But when you look at it as a whole and realize, I got myself to this point, I took every single step, and I shouldn't be surprised that this was the outcome. But I never thought about it as the entirety of what the choices that I made. For some reason, this book is really it deserves another read through. Oh, I approve. I approve of the one that he chose to change. I always love finishing a good book. Yeah, that one made me feel emotions, for sure. I was really glad that it came out at the end of October. This is the beginning of a period of reflection, going inward, as we're finishing up the fall and looking towards winter. Yeah, this is a great way to start the season. This actually feels a lot like one of those books that you should read every year, just like to get you into this, like, remembering that it's so important to look back at your life. Because there's, what is that saying? Live every moment as if it's your last. And that one never really, like, it didn't resonate with me. Because if you live every moment as if it were your last, I wouldn't, go see clients. I wouldn't go to the library or see people that I didn't want to see on my very last day. That's not really like the spirit of how I would like to live my last moments. Instead, I like this idea of look back frequently enough just to say, am I still doing what I want to be doing? Because even if I don't get to wherever I think I'm supposed to be, that's like, that I've completed my life's goals and I've done the things that I want to do. Because I mean, do we ever really get there? I think every decade we all come up with new things, new goals that we want to do, and that's important. But even if I never get there, I want to know when I die that I was on the path that I'm proud of. So that was A Death Worth Living by Trey Stone. Thank you. Thank you very much.